There is significant interest from offshore securities firms in seeking capital from Canadian institutional and high net worth investors. Canada has relatively open borders in permitting access to this capital, provided there's compliance with some modest exemptions. With leading experts in the fields of securities law, AML, and economic sanctions, McCarthy Tétrault has developed an annual compliance service designed to assist foreign firms in complying with the conditions associated with these exemptions.
Non-resident securities businesses need to understand the scope of application of anti-money laundering legislation and whether or not it applies to them, and keep up to date with changes in the regulation, which changes frequently. FINTRAC, the AML regulator, has published guidance indicating that it considers those relying on the international dealer exemption or the international advisor exemption to be subject to the Act. Failure to comply with the legislation can result in regulatory sanctions or reputational harm.
Economic sanctions are a weapon of choice in today's international trade wars. More countries are relying upon them for purposes of achieving their foreign policy objectives. There are generally two types of sanctions measures: those that prohibit or restrict trade with countries, say trade in goods, services, transfers of technology, and those that target individuals or entities by blacklisting them. If you're a non-resident securities business seeking to access capital in Canada, you will be subject to monitoring and reporting obligations under these blacklisting measures. Sanctions and anti-terrorism laws change frequently and without notice. Further, Canadian sanctions lists differ significantly from their US and EU counterparts. I specialize in economic sanctions, and our team here helps non-resident security businesses manage their risk exposure under these economic sanctions measures.
The regulator is now conducting random compliance audits on these firms, and we have a solution to manage that risk.
This newsletter is for non-resident securities businesses who have Canadian clients.
Our subscribers will receive a tailored memo of advice on how to comply with the exemptions upon which they are relying.
We take a proactive approach in outlining the impact of new laws or changes to existing laws, as well as tactics for our clients to remain compliant.
And if the law changes, we will alert our client promptly. Go to our website, download our white paper, learn more about these regulatory requirements and how we can help you.